Hey guys, so my weekly vlog actually didn't turn out that well because I'm now on I missed 2 weeks, and this is part of the reason why. You're never alone. You can never ever be on your own when you're here. So I've got to get over the stage fright. So yeah, basically I'm just getting over the stage fright and going to chat to you while this weirdo sits and watches me. So I hope you all enjoy me being awkward and nervous because I actually do have stage fright, but don't tell anyone. So we just finished the third week of Core Value Month, which is when all of our streams, so Heart, Advance and Worship, are all together. And so last week we had teaching on the Father Heart of God by the Dallies, who are a couple from the UK. So they were just teaching really on kind of the overriding theme was like God's love for us as a father and the way that he looks at us as his children. So I had so many really just cool revelations that last week. It was my favourite week so far, definitely. And like just there's so much that I could genuinely talk to you about and like fill you in on, because literally every word that came out of their mouths were just incredible. But like probably my highlights were stuff like we get taught as Christians, like we always get taught that God loves us, but we don't fully understand kind of what that means. Like we know that we should be loved by God and we know that we should love God, but we don't really fully get it. And one thing that that David was saying was that actually when you love someone, you like them. And so I never really thought about that before, that actually God likes us, like he likes who we are. And I mean, it's kind of obvious when you think about it, like he created us and all, but it's kind of wild that God actually likes us. And then my absolute takeaway from the week was we always seem to talk about in Christian circles, we always talk about like going back to our first love. And David posed the question, what if our first love isn't wait, let me get this right. What if our first love isn't our love for God? Like it's not us striving to love God and like do everything out of us, like creating this love for him, but what if it's actually God's love for us? And like that's totally backed up by things in the Bible, like we love because he first loved us and all that kind of stuff. But actually coming to that place of like fully receiving God's love and like knowing that we are loved, and then we love God. And then I was thinking about it more and kind of like processing it in like quiet times, and I was just having this conversation with God, and it was like, actually, yeah, we like when new Christians come to faith, we're like, oh yeah, now you're meant to love God, but they don't know anything about them or about him. Like you don't expect that when you meet a person. You're not like, oh, okay, I've just met you, but I love you and I want to like be in a relationship with you. It's like that's ludicrous. But then we kind of expect that of new Christians. And so really just learning how to receive God's love. So one of the things that we do here every week, and we will be just continuing to do it, is soaking. So we have 2 hours, we just put on worship music and like receive God's love. Just be like, okay, God, come talk to me. And it's been such a powerful time. We always like share testimonies of what's going on and the way God speaks to us and like pictures that we get. And it's honestly like my favourite time of the week to just lie there, be like, okay, God, tell me like what you think about me. Tell me like how much you love me. And like it really changes your perspective and it really changes the way that you kind of live things out. So that's been really, really, really cool. So then that was really fun. And then we had this third week, so we've just finished this week, and it was Healing Life's Hurts. So quite an intense week. That we covered so much, so many different topics. So like anger, judgment. So like we talked a lot about how like we become our judgments, and that was really just like eye opening. I was like, oh, okay, we need to repent for a few things here. So we talked about anger, judgments, and so like bitter root judgments. And we talked a lot about shame and how like we have our core identity and then how shame kind of covers it, and then we bring all these other things into it like rejection and anger and lying, and like just add these layers upon layers onto our identity because of shame. So that meant that we meet with our small group every week. So I've got 6 girls in my small group, and we met and we literally sat there and went, okay, these are all the things I'm ashamed of. These are all the things that I've never told anyone before, type thing. Well, that's a lie, because I had done it before, because we did a similar thing at YWAM. But we did that, and we were just like, okay, and we call it walking into the light. So we did all of that kind of stuff, and yeah, just really walked in the light, got free from a lot of like, because there's so much freedom in like actually talking about what it is that we're embarrassed of, and like there's always a classic lie that you're the only one struggling with this, like, oh, I'm the only one struggling with this certain area, and then you say it in a group, and you go around your little small group, and everyone else has got the exact same problem, and everyone else thinks they're the only one struggling with it, and it's just like, why do we get so caught up in it? Why are we so like, oh, I'm so ashamed of this, and like let it fuel the way we talk? So yeah, that's been good. It's been just, I don't even know what else to tell you guys, really. It's been a pretty heavy week, not gonna lie. Probably part of the reason that I haven't really wanted to vlog and make videos. So yeah, that's kind of my little update for now.